apparently Blake didn't do nothing. Welcome to I-55 Speedway, Raceway, excuse me, Federated Auto Parts Raceway. The site of tonight's footwear screen printing dirt street stock race. Playoffs start tonight. All the drivers with those orange spoilers and orange air filters are already through to the next round. We got 8 cars here tonight. 11 made the playoffs, so 3 playoff drivers are missing. And actually, one of the drivers here is not in the playoffs, so 4 playoff drivers are missing. Drivers Lafayette and Elston will get a nice boost in their battles this week as their opponents are not here. And all the guys in orange already have a bye through to the next round. If you want to take a quick look at the brackets before the race starts. There is how the playoffs work out here for our Dirt Street Stock Series. You see Lafayette's battling Call Off. Call Off couldn't make it tonight. Elston's battling Whitehead. Whitehead's a no-show. And then neither Tackwell or Montrose are here, so the 7-10 battle will still be interesting next week. This Pace vehicle heads off, and we get started here. Lucas Hoytsma on the pole. Daniel Llewellyn to his outside. And quickly, we are underway in our first of the 2 heats tonight. Jump through our cameras here. Llewellyn way up to the outside wall, back down across the track, right in front of Lafayette. Is he going to hang on to it? He keeps it out of everyone else's way. Nice job, Llewellyn getting out of the way and everyone else not hitting him. Lucas out to the lead. Elston now second. Battle for third between Giglio and I believe that is Naaman Nagel. Nagel gets into Giglio, turns him around. We get our first cautions. Nagel spins the 16, and then something happened to Nagel after that.
Right.
Get the driver chat back in here as we go take a look at that once again. I think Nagel just turns himself around to make sure Blake gets the spot back. So quick caution here in the first feature. Takes Blake Giglio back to the 7th spot. You see the underlines on your scoreboard, and when they're the leader, the whole box lights up. That is for your playoff contenders. Orange means they are through to the next round. Pink means they are battling another driver in this round. But Elston's opponent is not here, as we previously stated. Lafayette should also show up in a color, but the spreadsheet has an issue with zeros, so we can't really make it work out just yet. We're going to try a new system soon if we can get someone to help us convert from numbers into the driver's iRacing IDs. Until then, we'll have to deal with Lafayette not having it, but you see his car has the teal air filter and teal real spoiler. That is how you know he's battling in that playoff. Green flag back out in the air. Lucas jumps out to the lead. Here comes Cody Ernest making his way up through the field. Behind them you see Scott Elston, Trevor Trago. Blake Giglio already up to 5th from 7th on that restart. He's gotten by Lafayette and Daniel Llewellyn. Giglio now working on Scott Elston for the 4th spot. See Blake working the bottom. Middle's pretty well slicked off already. Blake trying to take the short way around. Elston trying to keep the momentum on the high side, but it's going to be advantage. Giglio off the corner, and Blake takes away the 4th spot. He'll now go after Trevor Trago. Goons 91 riding 3rd. Blake now working the top, seeing what kind of speed's up there. Drives it down off the corner a little bit. I don't think he liked that too much as he goes back to the bottom. Meanwhile, Ernest is working the inside on Lucas Hoytsma, trying to take the race lead away. A couple of Camaros doing battle. Sounds like Daniel Llewellyn and Jack Daniels' car struggling a little bit right in front of him. Sounds like he's got a broken suspension on that 23 as he goes right up to the wall again. Tries to keep it out of everybody's way. He's gone a lap down. Fortunately, no one's collided with them. Well, that Jack Daniels machine is badly damaged. See, the right front's just not working like it's supposed to. Meanwhile, Cody Ernest completes the pass on Lucas Hoisma while we were watching everyone navigate the Llewellyn machine. Cody Ernest now out front. Hoisma, Trago, and Giglio, your top four. Closing in on halfway of this first feature. We'll run a second feature right after we invert the field. Give them an extra 10 laps. And they go at it again. Trevor Trago working inside on Lucas Hoisma. Lucas staying dedicated to that top side. Now he comes a little bit lower, runs the middle. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Hoisma way up to that dirt, trying to get some traction. Jumping over the cushion a little bit. Trevor Trago, meanwhile, keeps running that middle to low lane. Blake Giglio trying to figure out which one he wants to follow. They're side by side for second. Little contact between Trago and Hoisma on the corner entry. Allows Giglio to get a little closer as they both checked up, trying not to make that contact worse than it was. Trevor has him cleared, completes the pass for second. Move Trevor Trago into the runner-up spot as Cody Ernest now has a 1.3 second lead out in front. And we'll stay with this as Giglio right in the mix and Hoisma back to the bottom trying to take second back. He's got it right on the wall, has to cut it a little bit, not to run into Trago. And Blake's going to throw it in there. Clears his teammate, up the hill he goes. Lucas going to try for the crossover. They make a little contact off the corner. They're really tight racing right there. Fun to see watching the teammates go at it for third. And Blake gets Hoisma clear. Hoisma keeps working that bottom side, trying to get any kind of momentum, but Blake Giglio up to third, and now he sets his sights on the purple 91 of Trevor Trago. This is our closest battle on track. 16 trying to track down 91 for second. Also have Scott Elson and Lafayette battling for sixth. We'll take a quick look back there. It's Elson and Lafayette. Both these cars in first round battles, but neither of their opponents showed up, so these two earning good points tonight just by showing up. The 7-10 battle between Tackwell and Montrose will go on until next week as both drivers didn't show up. A lot of people busy tonight, it seems. Blake right up by the wall. Trago about a lane down. Bottom seems to have slicked off to the point where Blake Giglio no longer feels like that's where the speed is. He's trying to go higher than Trago just to try and find the line Trevor's not in. He's making up good speed up there. Just has that purple 91 right in his line. It's allowing Ernest to keep inching away. 1.7, 1.6, kind of the average gap. Blake is right off the back bumper of that 91. Can't get much closer than that. He's going to try to throw it inside the 91. He's going to throw the slider. Here he comes up the hill. Is Trevor ready for it? He cuts it back to the inside. Gets inside the 16 of Giglio. He's going to throw the slider right back. Up the hill goes Trevor Trago. White flag in the air for Cody Ernest. Half a lap away as we watch his battle for second. Cody's got this thing in the bag. Blake's going to keep it wrapped right around the bottom. Off the corner, it's going to be Trevor Trago for second. Blake Giglio third. That was a very entertaining battle.
Good race, Blake.
Go get our top 3 for interviews as we get our warm-up here. Cody Ernest, Trevor Trago, and Blake Giglio to the interview room, please, and thank you. Interview waiting room, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know what it is. Hopefully we get our drivers in here soon. Won't see Cody. We got a Blake to talk to. And there is Trevor jumping in. So we'll go with second place Trevor. Trevor, DG, you got a copy? He doesn't hear me because it's push talk on. Give me a second. Now you can hear me. Trevor, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah, I do. I thought something was wrong with my end.
No, I forget to put push talk off every now and then. Well, you had a hell of a battle there with Blake Giglio coming to the end of that one. How did you hold him off there?
I was hoping he knew I'd kind of pinch him to take away the slider line. I know he's running for playoffs and I'm not. But at the same time, I'm kind of here to race. But respectfully and clean, which it was. But no, that was a lot of fun.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can't mess up anyone's playoffs tonight. Because all the guys here are either already through to the next round or their opponent didn't show up this week. So they're automatically getting better points.
All right. It's good to know.
Freedom to race tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on that strong P2 run and feature number 1. You get the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for us?
I just want to shout out one of Goons. You guys for putting on this league, you and the broadcast as well. McConey Setup Shops, High Rise Fuel, and FPS Heaven.
We got them all remembered tonight. Go ahead and shout out Kenny for the paint, too.
And Kenny for the paint.
There you go.
With a nice little message on my dash. I am a bitch.
he said he was going to put it in there. All right. Well, congrats on the strong run in feature number 1. See if you can't come up through the field and get another interview in feature number 2. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's Trevor. Cody's made his way into the chats. We'll bring Cody in. Cody, DG, you got a copy? Hello, Cody. Earth calling Cody.
Hello?
There he is. Hot damn. Well, we got the win in feature number 1. It looked like you're kind of on cruise control tonight. Smooth sailing once you got out front. How was it out there?
It was good. I haven't really been on much since the last update. But I don't know if the cars have changed or the setup was just different, but it totally fit my driving style.
Well, there you go.
It felt really good. So hopefully it can be like that.
What you're saying is we're going to see you come up through the field and run feature number 2 here. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that'd be nice.
We'll be starting at the back. We'll see if we can make it all the way through.
Seems like Blake's pretty good at these double feature wins. So let's see if I can get one.
There you go. Try to knock him off his throne a little bit.
All right.
Set a tone for these playoffs. We know you're already through to the next round, but at least you can put a little intimidation on that Giglio fella.
All right. It'd be nice.
All right, bud. Congrats on that win in feature number 1. You got the sponsors, friends, family, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, everyone over at TNT, you guys, and everyone at Always Racing and Flow Vision. People always help me out, man.
All right, bud. Well, congrats on a strong opening run here. We see what you got in feature number 2. Good luck.
Hey, thank you, man.
Now we go get that Mr. 16 of Blake Giglio. Blake DG, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. I'm not used to seeing you finish all the way back in 3rd. What happened to you?
I think I chopped whoever that was. I think I wrecked myself. And then I was screwed because the lap times are so close here, especially. You know, I mean, you're like going 14 seconds around this track, you know, so to get a 10th, it's a lot. So it's tough. I think the feature, I don't know, it's either going to be good or boring for you. I don't know. It's either going to be top dominant or we might get the bottom back later. But no, hopefully we can just get some, solid points and not crash.
I mean, points don't mean jack for you this round because you're already through to the next round. You're just out here for fun, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty tired. I don't really want to race later at Bristol, so yeah.
So we're already making excuses for Bristol. I see how it is.
I don't want to race there. That's gonna be bad.
But I put your car as the feature car on the thumbnail for the YouTube video.
Oh, you did?
I did.
The Canworth?
No, it's the old Artemis because it was at Bristol.
Didn't I? I think I won that race last year.
You did.
Oh, did I?
You did. You did.
All
not.
right. Well, hopefully we can park our Kenworth in Victory Lane tonight.
I think Lucas won, didn't he? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was Lucas or Hayden. It wasn't you.
Oh. I suck at Bristol, so I was really surprised you said I won for a minute.
I'm pretty sure it was Hayden that won and Lucas I think won the championship because those were the two cars featured in all the pictures afterwards.
No, that's not good.
So you got a new chance
right there.
You got a new chance at redemption tonight, and Hayden's not racing, so you know. Back to dirt.
I learned how to race Bristol from Hayden, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. Back to dirt, though. How do we feel about feature number 2 coming from the back? At least you got the two guys that beat you behind you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm certain. What, 6? Yeah, I'm on the top. We'll see what happens. I don't really. To be honest with you, secretly, I don't really care what happens in this race. I really just want to go eat some dinner, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can win.
Perfect. Well, good luck, and we'll see how it shakes out for you in feature 2.
Thanks.
Blake Giglio in the 16 as we line them up and get ready for feature number 2. Daniel Llewellyn, by virtue of finishing last in feature number 1, is going to line up on the pole. Scott Elston will start second. There's Daniel. Daniel, does that say Sheck? And Daniel starts on pole in the 23 Jack Daniels machine. Then you got Scott Elston, Nathan Lafayette, Damon Nagel, Lucas Hoitzman, Blake Giglio, Trevor Trago, and Cody Ernest. 8-car field inverted for feature number 2. Footwear screen printing Dirt Street Stock Tour. Is that Nagel pushing Elston? Teammates being silly on the grid. Daniel says, fuck this car. Do you like other cars on dirt, Daniel, or is it just kind of a dirt thing in general? I know you're pacing at this point, so it's kind of hard to talk back, but let's get the driver chat in here. Something about wrecking the field, I think. Came in late on that. I got a big old swig of this water and get set for feature number 2. Cody Ernest in the 88, trying to be a double feature winner. Enjoy the lurk beta. Appreciate you stopping in. Always appreciate all our lurkers. Pace truck is off. We're set for 40 laps here at I-55 and feature number 2, Daniel Llewellyn. Trying to at least get him a lap lead. He's got Scott Elson lined up on his outside. Lucas Hoisma already coming up through the field. Blake Giglio, hell, he's already up to third on the top side. He's hauling the mail on that white 16. And there it is. Daniel Llewellyn does get a lap lead. So we get a lot of drivers getting squeezed and pinched and pushed and muscled. And Daniel hits the wall. He bounces off of Nagel. Nagel's going to go around as Damon gets the 86 around. And there is our first caution. Daniel Llewellyn and the 86 get together. Lucas has made his way to the front in that 97. Cody Ernest is up to second. Giglio was already third. So that did not take long for those guys to get back to the front. Trevor Trago, the only one of our top 3 that hasn't made it back up there yet. I think he was being a little more patient, where the other fellers were not. Daniel is the winner, as he gets a lap lead. Apparently Daniel gets to stay out front after all that, according to iRacing. So interesting. Daniel gets right back up with the pace truck. Gets his first lap lead, I believe, of the season.
Whoever was above me, I think I came up on one of those corners. I didn't know we were 3 wide until I hit you guys.
Oh, it was you.
Twitch does know. Twitch knows.
No, that's fine.
Nightbot knows on Twitch. There we go. We'll give credit where credit's due. Nightbot says Daniel's the winner. He led the lap anyway. Daniel gets to start out front again. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Llewellyn. Hoitzma lead him into turn 1. Hoitzma keeps it much tighter on Llewellyn this time, and Hoitzma's going to take the race lead from that outside. Cody Ernest had made his way through the field, but because of the timing of that caution, he ends up going back to the back again. Trevor Trago's back there with them. Blake Giglio bouncing it off the fence. He's trying so hard to get more momentum. Nathan Lafayette in third. Penguin making his presence known tonight. Then you have Llewellyn bouncing off of Cody Ernest. Cody then down to the bottom to get away from Llewellyn. Trago through the middle. Elston riding out at the back. And keep an eye on this craziness. Daniel up the hill. It's green, I think, Beta. I think that's the one you're looking for. Out front, it's still Hoytsman, then Giglio, Lafayette, and even Nagel. Cody Ernest in the 5th spot. Using that low line. We're used to seeing him do that. Not a lot tonight, but overall, that is where he makes his hay. Giglio's going for the bottom on Hoytsma. They make a little contact, gets Hoytsma out of shape. Hoytsma hangs on to it. Great save by Lucas. Blake trying to use the momentum change. But Hoytsma hangs on to it and keeps that lead for that lap. Blake's going to throw the slider. Here comes Hoytsma back to the inside. Blake gets up and into the outside wall. Hoytsma's going to throw the slider. Down from the bottom, up the hill he goes. He doesn't throw it as high. This time gets out to the wall on corner exit. He almost gave up the track position to Blake. And Lucas hangs on to the race lead. We'll back it up to 3rd. You see Lafayette, Nagel, and Cody Ernest battling for that 3rd spot. And we got a battle for the lead again as Giglio throws the slider. Hoytsma goes back at him. Teammates throwing sliders, trading them for the lead. Outstanding racing so far here at I-55 Speedway, Raceway. I keep calling it Speedways because Speedways are cooler. Don't let Cliff know I said that. Hoytsma and Giglio still throwing sliders at one another. Here goes Blake to the bottom. He's going to throw it up the hill. Lucas a little bit into the wall. Hopefully that's not going to mess him up too much. He gets good enough momentum to get back to the inside. And he's clear going into one. Didn't even have to throw a slider. He's going to, and Blake's going to go back to the inside. See how far Blake can throw it into the corner. He's going to throw it up in front of Lucas. Lucas is ready for it. He cuts back to the inside. Side by side they go into 3. Lucas throws the slider. Here comes Blake back to the inside with the crossover. This is outstanding racing. Behind them, you got Cody Ernest moving up into 3rd. He's going to try the slider on Lafayette. Lafayette's ready for it. He cuts back to the inside, and we're getting all kinds of racing. Lafayette not quite clear on his slider. Cody Ernest cuts him a break. Lafayette gets to the wall. Ernest bounces off of him. Trago's throwing it to the inside. There's stuff going on all over the place. Blake throwing the slider for the lead once again. Lucas cutting back to the inside. They're trading that back and forth. Trago's moved up to the 4th spot. He's trying to take Cody Ernest on. Nagel now 5th. Lafayette 6th. Elston and Llewellyn round out your field. We watch this battle for 3rd. Little contact going into the corner. Trago pushing Ernest up just a little bit. Trago's going to complete the slider. Here comes Ernest back to the inside. The 88 machine trying to take the spot back. See if he can get enough momentum off the corner. Don't think he will. Trevor's going to hang on to the outside line. Ernest not clear for the slider. Jump back up to the lead. We're still battling up here as well. Hoytsma throws it in there. Tries to cut off Blake's crossover. Didn't quite get it complete. Ernest, meanwhile, back out front of Trevor Trago. Trago to the inside. He's going to throw the slider. Very tight. There's only about 3 or 4 inches between those bumpers. That was impressive. Ernest now back to the bottom. See if he's going to slide it up. He is. Trago ready for it. Cuts back to the inside. We got phenomenal racing going on here at Federated Auto Parts Raceway. Daniel Llewellyn into 23. He's got some damage again. He's bouncing it off the fence, trying to stay out of the way. Everyone gets by. Blake Giglio is your leader. Lucas in the same line, so Blake's kind of taking control of that battle. Trago gets into the back of Ernest and then into the wall. The Nagel gets in the back of him. Kind of allows Cody Ernest to scoot away. Now he's going to try to run down this 97. Giglio and Hoytsma have settled down in 1st and 2nd. Half-second lead now for Blake. Seems Cody Ernest may have finally grabbed that 3rd spot away from Trevor Trago. Damon Nagel, Nathan Lafayette, all up at the top line now. Elston really the only one running a unique line other than Llewellyn, who's in the pits. You know, give him a break. So 7 cars left running on the lead lap, all within 3 seconds of each other. Lucas back to the inside of Blake. See if he can get enough momentum. Start throwing sliders again. Blake gets the outside wall. Here goes Lucas throwing it to the bottom. Doesn't have the room to clear, so he's going to have to back out of this one. Blake now running middle. Lucas running a little bit lower. Lucas all the way to the top this time in the 97. Gets it right up on the fence. Trying to find any kind of advantage he can on teammate Giglio for this battle for the lead. As we like to remind you, the two winningest drivers in SRL history going at it here at the front of this Fort Worth screen printing dirt street stock race. Blake recently this season picked up the lead in that battle. These two teammates have been very good for a very long time in SRL. Lucas was our first ever champion, the very first ARCA Series season we ran. Oh, Lucas gets it way out of shape, and that's going to give Blake quite the advantage and probably all he needs. If Lucas can run him back down, I would be impressed, as he gave up about a half second or more there. We'll see if Lucas can run him back down. Meanwhile, Trevor Trago trading with the 88 once again. Cody Ernest. Trevor running that top lane. Cody in the silver and purple down low. The battle for the final interview, final spot on the podium. 12 laps to go. These laps clicking by in a hurry. Practice opens in 3 minutes. Those of you waiting for Bristol tonight in the Xfinity Series, Arc Music Xfinity Series, should be a good time over there. Bristol always entertaining. Ernest still keeping it down there on that bottom line. Trevor keeping it wound up on the top. He's going to throw the crossover here. Can he get clear of Ernest? Not quite. Ernest going to put him in position where he has to lift off the corner, and Ernest takes over the third spot once again. Lucas has run down Giglio once again. 8 laps to go. So Lucas found enough speed to catch back up to his teammate. We'll see if he's got enough speed to try to throw a move on him here. All kind of running through the middle right now. Blake thought this would be a top race, but so far it has been middle and low for the most part. This time Lucas runs the top, see if he can gain some momentum. He loses ground. Lost about a half second running the top. Now it's become one groove through the middle, very unexpectedly, with 5 laps to go. Trago keeping the pressure on for that third spot. Damon Nagel 5th. Lafayette 6th. Scott Elston riding 7th. Closest battle is this Lafayette Nagel battle for the 5th spot. Now we got movement. 88 back to the top. Trago to the inside, trying to find a way around Cody Ernest. See a little right front damage on that 88, but I don't think it's hurting him too much as we get the white flag in the air. Blake Giglio going to extend his wins lead over Lucas Oiswa. I'm sure much to the disappointment of Lucas Oiswa. Blake Giglio brings it off turn number 4, checker flag in the air. He wins feature number 2. Lucas Oiswa gets second. Cody Ernest holds off Trago for the final step on the podium. Trago 4th. Nagel rounds out your top 5. Then Lafayette and Elston, your lead lap machines.
All right, guys. Top 3 to the waiting room. See you guys next week.
There you go, Blake Giglio, your winner here in feature number 2. Let's go grab our race winner. He's hanging out in chat. He is. Blake DG, we got a copy?
How's it going?
It's going good. You got the feature number 2 win here in the number 16 machine. Your speculator wasn't on, so you're running a white car tonight. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, just be grateful the decals are on.
Hey, it looks good. You got the playoff banners on there. It's a nice machine. You got the win tonight. How was it out there? Did you feel like it was more or less what you expected? You were saying top line, but it looked like you were running low mid most of the race.
Yeah, I think the start of it ended up was the top. Me and Lucas there were in a crazy battle for I think half of the race, throwing bombs on each other.
That was so fun to watch.
I do think that Daniel might have helped me out a little bit there. So hopefully Daniel doesn't get wrecked by Lucas in the next race that we do. But after that, I think the middle came in really good, like at the last 10 laps. As soon as I hit that, I think I started pulling away from everyone. Wish I found that a little bit sooner. But yeah, I think we found what we had to at the end of the race to keep that thing, and glad we were able to get that win.
All right, well, congrats on the win in feature number 2. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for both you and Lucas, since he's not around in chat to talk to.
Yeah, why don't we make Daniel do Lucas's interview?
Well, you know how that goes. Last time he did that, he got banned for a week.
I think he learned his lesson, though.
You think?
Redemption time, yeah.
All right,
So
we'll
shout out
give him a
to Crack
shot.
Performance, CC Racing, Low Drag Esports, you for broadcasting, everyone that puts on this league, Damon. Hopefully we can get another win tonight in the Xfinity race. Highly unlikely, but hopefully we can get it done.
Yeah, Xfinity always got a good time in Bristol, but we got it done here at I-55 in feature number 2. Congrats on that, and I'll take your advice and see if Daniel can make it through the interview without getting banned, although he has run away from the voice chat as well, so it can't even give Daniel a shot.
Dude, let me go yell at him real quick to come back in here.
All right, either him or Lucas. We'll put him in the waiting room, and we'll get it done.
All right.
All right,
I
goodbye.
think he's back.
Oh, he's back?
Is he back?
Is he back?
Is he?
Is he? I don't see him.
What the hell?
All I see is Cody. Anyway, you go get one of them, or you come back and do Lucas's interview, one of the two. We'll go interview Cody, and we'll come back to you.
That sounds good.
All right. Let's bring in the 88 of Cody Ernest. Brings it home in second tonight. Cody, how was it out there? Or it was third. I don't know why I said second. Third. Sorry.
It wasn't as good as the first race.
True for you.
But other than that, it was good.
Looked like you got a little right front damage. Did that affect it at all?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I felt like the right front was just pushing. Like, it was just pushing dirt or whatever. I don't know. But it just, I don't know. It was good. It was fun. It was funner than a lot of the races.
Looked like you and the 91 were trading sliders left and right, having a great time battling there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't really know who it was. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to get past them.
Yeah. What was that purple car? I'm sure you noticed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Congrats on a strong third place run here in feature number 2, and you got a win in feature number 1. So overall, great night for you. Hopefully continue that momentum on into the next round. We appreciate you coming out. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout outs for your podium finish in feature 2.
Yeah, thank you guys like always. Everyone over at TNT, Always Racing, and Flow Vision. Those guys help out a lot, and I really enjoy you guys putting this on and everything, and the broadcast. So
we appreciate you coming out and bring some friends.
I'll try. I've been telling people.
All right, but
nobody does anything.
That's all you can do is tell them. You can't make them.
Right.
All right, man. We appreciate you, and we'll see you back next week.
Yep. See ya.
All right, I'm bringing both of you in here for Lucas's interview. We're going to let Daniel do it, but Blake, you get to be his coach.
All right.
I don't need a coach.
Make sure he doesn't get banned.
You know, Lucas had a fast car.
That's it.
That's not part of the question.
You know, hey, I'm sorry. I got in his way, screwed his lineup. I probably lost the race for him. So I feel kind of bad.
This is not Daniel's interview. This is Lucas's interview.
Well, I'm probably not going to get another paint job for 5 seasons. Look how long I ran the Xfinity paint job until I won with it. That's the only reason why I retired it, because I won with it. So now I just screwed myself out of a paint job because I got in his way and took his line. So that's what lost him the race. So I'm going to take full blame for this race because he should have won it. He had the fastest car. Blake was thinking he was showing off with the shitty mid-line that he was running.
Wow.
Fucking wannabe dirt driver. You can't even keep a pro license.
Oh, my God.
Lucas is way faster than this guy. I don't know why you guys praise this guy. He should start in the back every time we do a race with this guy. The 16 sucks.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Well, Lucas, that's a really strong opinion. You got your friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for tonight's race.
Daniel, this was from last time.
I want to thank 712 brakes. My low brag guys.
Better.
We do that low brag stuff. The apple cider vinegar. But we have our own brand, which is low brag. and it's really good for you and healthy. So if you guys want to go to our site, www.ctc.com, well, we sell it by the case, $5.99 a case.
And that's $599.
Yeah, at 712 breaks.
All right. Thanks, Lucas, for your interview tonight. We appreciate you. And sorry, Daniel messed up your race, my friend.
No problem.
F23.
He didn't get banned this time. Daniel doing Lucas's interview for us since Lucas hopped out of the chat real quick. We appreciate him filling in for his teammate. He actually got the 712 breaks in there, so we appreciate that. Good job. And wow, what an interview. Anyway, always a good time there. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching the race with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed our double feature here. And we're about to head to Bristol for the Xfinity race. The YouTube will go live at 8:30. We're staying live over on the Twitch and just hanging out. So if you want to come over on the Twitch, that is twitch.tv/DGSwiss. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon in Bristol. That ends the YouTubes. Now we're just over on the Twitch. We get some tunes going here. And we'll hang out.